Vodacom Bulls, 7 victories from 9 matches in the competition so far, and only 2 of those matches have been played at home. This the 3rd out of 10 that they are playing at home. Marco van Staden shoveling the ball back for Grobbelaar. Vincent Tshituka trying to wrap up the ball in the tackle. He's got to get out of there now. He hasn't done so early enough, says Maurice van der Westhuizen, and it matters not, because Jan-Hendrik Wessels is in under the posts, and the perfect start for the Vodacom Bulls.
Jan-Hendrik Wessels, very athletic prop.
Full complement this time for Mbonambi to aim at. No more, it goes out for Penxe and Williams. Lukhanyo, the cut-out ball is for hooker. Magnificent response. They made it look simple. With all 7 in the line-out, you'd be forgiven for thinking they were going to go with them prior to today. So racking up his 3rd, and Jordan Hendrikse has kept it inside the right-hand upright to square it up at 7 apiece. Phepsi Buthelezi with the carry. Now hooker running fast and straight and breaching the first line of defence.
Great turnover, first play, number 2.
Johan Grobbelaar saving the day for the Vodacom Bulls.
Clear access, please.
Stolen at the line-out by the Sharks and quickly moved away by Masuku for Jurenzo Julius. And he finds hooker to his outside. Again keeping his width brilliantly. Lukhanyo keeping the ball alive in contact. Masuku. And that ball is just going to win the race, as Phepsi Buthelezi was screaming down that right touchline.
On the hit, on the setup, just didn't get that balance right to hold his weight up, but the aggression from the Sharks was pretty good.
Jordan Hendrikse are doing brilliantly to keep that ball in. Penxe, who's had a busy afternoon so far, finds Mavesere to his inside. Wonderful offload for Buthelezi. Leroux makes the tackle and quickly bounces, but they're queuing up away to the left here. Mavesere again.
It's cynical infringement.
Well, Vinny Leroux.
The problem is, you're not onside to start with.
But it's the pressure from the Sharks, the offloading from the Sharks, the running from the Sharks, and the three-pointer from Hendrikse.
So a first penalty from the boot of...
Sit! Just falling in.
Just over 3 minutes remaining on the yellow card for Willie Leroux. David Creel from just over 40 meters, and the ball clattering into that left-hand upright. Van Heerden. And again, the Bulls get advantage as they are pulled to ground. Van Staden. And then Grobbelaar with the pick and drive. Rahl and Mavesere doing their best to hold him out.
No, he can't roll over like that.
Looked like he got carried over.
Well, it's going to be a penalty and a yellow card. Papier and Van Staden lost it backwards, and then it's gone forwards off the hand of Harold Forster. So kicked a penalty to make the half-time score 10 points to 7 in favour of the visitors. But it is the Hollywoodbets Sharks who kick off the second half with 14 men. Jason Jenkins, having has had more of the ball and more of the territory. Ludwig, the target that time, and on they rumble. There could be another one in the bin here. Grobbelaar made some good ground. Now Williams can't get outside Penxe, and there is going to be another one sent to the bin.
Problems for the Sharks.
Number 4.
And it's Corne Rahl, so both locks
a lot of options
in the sin bin. Bulls pack. Can they keep them out? Ludwig again the target. They're taken towards touch, but Grobelaar did well, and Nizamkar leading the way for Grobelaar to get it down.
It was bound to happen. And that sequence of penalties started a long way downfield.
Maul travels over the 15-meter line, so the back line can come up. And there's another penalty advantage. Marius van der Westhuizen said, don't test me to see how far I can go. Might be about to find out. Here's Willie Leroux, floating his pass away for Williams.
Please.
Another tight forward.
Number one, who's number one?
Yeah, it's getting ugly. It's getting very ugly, Matthew.
Side entry at the ball. Captain, on side. Everybody on.
No option but that hoist for Grant Williams. And the scraps gathered after the ball was lost by Kane and Moody and quickly shifted away for Lukhanyo. Jenkins. Beautiful play here is Jurenzo Julius. Inside for Hendrikse, and that is simply magnificent.
Absolute magic from the Sharks. They needed that spark, they needed that X factor. They go from downtown, Hendrikse finishes. But we mentioned the Sharks were floating earlier on, not creating a ruck. Jurenzo Julius. And look at this, just keeping the ball alive the whole time. He beats him on the outside. And I thought maybe he might go for the bump here, but on the inside, Hendrikse. And the Sharks bite back. It's game on now. It is certainly game on from the Sharks. Hendrikse goes over. Almost against the...
Gumede. Just dipping his body height into contact. Is there a moment of magic that will decide this game somewhere? Grobelaar.
Tackle.
On the ball out the back, hasn't got the hand. Mavesere latches onto it. Could he go all the way? Harold Forster gives chase, but he won't catch him. Tino Mavesere. Well, he's made 15 tackles in this game. And now caps a wonderful performance with a try as well.
What a game he's had. What a game. Tino Mavesere, he's just chased everything. He's been good on the ground, carried well, and the pace. I thought, does he have the juice to make it? Yes, he does. Over in the corner.
And from the touchline, the conversion is good as well from Sia. Tshituka winning the line-out ball, and Masuku once again will provide the test. That ball's been lost and picked up by Yao Penxe, and that surely is that.
Yeah, that should close this one down. The Sharks, a famous win, I must say, for the Sharks. A lot of teams, well, if you look at the pre-match chat, Sharks without the Oxen Chair, Vincent Koch, Ebenetebet, Sia Kolisi, a lot of key players missing. But they've been brave. They've been...
And another two from the boot of Sia Masuku. Berger. Gumede. And Kirsten. Berger for Grobelaar, and finally they've reached the wall. They need to take this kick quickly.
Behind the wall. So that's excellent play from Zach Berger. Zach Berger, he dummied it in, almost delayed that pass where Grobelaar was coming around the corner. But the Sharks withheld the storm and have managed to get, well, an unlikely win this side, but they, Tino Mavesere, our man of the match, what a game he had. He epitomized what the Sharks were all about. He chased everything, good on the ground. He scored that crucial try.